So, welcome back to Krachtwerker Demos. Today we are going to demo this yellow thing. This is the Joyo Tremolo. I must be honest, I'm not too well versed with tremolos. I don't really think I've ever really used one, or that effect in general. Obviously know what it does, but I guess my demo will just be demoing the sound. So what I'm going to do it, because this is a kind of a, I wouldn't say modulation, but it is an effect, so I'm going to put it after the distortion. The signal path again is the same as always: guitar into the into the drive, into the trem, into the California sound, which we're using as the preamp. That goes straight into the effects return of the amp. The amp is recorded near the speaker. One of the reasons we do that, probably getting tired of hearing me say this, but it's because we are using the California sound, which is a Mesa Boogie amp sim, and we want to make sure people understand how good they really are as, I wouldn't say as a preamp, but as an amp simulator. So putting it straight into the effects return shows, and by therefore bypassing the whole amps preamping, shows that it actually is quite a nice voicing for tone. So I'm going to plug this guy in. Sorry, actually before we do that, this is from what I'm guessing now is the second generation of the Joyo pedals, because I've had the US Dream and I've had the Roll Boost earlier, and the construction is slightly different, and I don't think the construction of those is as solid as these are. This is a proper nice heavy piece of kit, nicely built, nice rubber footing, easy access to the battery, screws to open the thing up. Everything about it feels solid, and everything about it feels actually expensive. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plug this guy in and let's do some sound samples. So where do we go from here? That's the intensity. The intensity is quite interesting because it never cuts out completely. I've got a tremolo effect on the Line 6 Spider we practice amp, and it cuts it out completely, so it doesn't go whoa 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 whoa. It goes whoa 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 whoa, completely cuts it out in between the kind of phases. And I think this makes more sense because I don't think you want to cut it out completely. So that's all the way up. So it gives a nice shimmer. And the intensity all the way down. Oh, I just noticed a nice little feature here. The LED light actually goes on and off when it's engaged to the timing of the rate. So whatever the rate's the beats per minute, the rate, that's the light flickers to that, which is quite nice because it means you've got at least some sort of reference before you start playing. So I'm going to put the intensity all the way up, put the rate up a bit. So I don't think there's much more I want to do with this pedal as a demo. I think it says it all. The intensity does not make it loop so much that it cuts out. There's always some sound still remaining. I think that the idea that we light flickers at the same rate as the beats per minute that the rate is set to is pretty good. That wee LED here. Because I was actually going to complain about something, and I don't think I will anymore, and that is that I've said this before about modulation type pedals which do not have any sort of indication of what's actually happening. So if I have a trem and I have a rate, then I would want to see the beats per minute in maybe in written down, so I can put it at, I don't know, 100 beats per minute, boom boom boom. I know exactly where I am. I don't have to go and look for it and kind of, oh, is this right, is this right, is this right. That's the same with delays. It's the same stuff with any of those which have some sort of rate which are dependent on beats per minute. I think having the wee LED lighting up to that rhythm helps, even if it's just psychologically, but I think it helps. But again, possibly having an exact dial of where you actually are with the beats per minute in rate or delay or slapbacks or anything like that, I think is a really useful thing. So pedal builders, especially you boutique motherfuckers, why don't you put that in and show them all up. So that is the Joyo Tremolo, very nice pedal, £30 on our shop. Get one. Thank you very much. Bye.